In this video, we are going to jump further into polygons and go over different classifications that aren't based on the number of sides. So our first term we're going to look at is a convex polygon. Convex simply means that all of the interior angles are less than 180 degrees. An example of a convex polygon would be a rectangle. Each angle on a rectangle is 90 degrees. 90 degrees is less than 180. Therefore, this closed polygon that I drew here is convex. Now, unlike convex, we have concave. Concave is simply not convex. So that means at least one interior angle is greater than 180 degrees. So a concave shape would look like this. You can see that this angle is acute in less than 90 degrees, therefore it's less than 180. So this angle checks out. This angle is also less than 180, as well as this angle. However, this interior angle is greater than 180 degrees. If I was to line my protractor up, you would see that it goes past 180. So this shape is concave, or not convex. Let's go over another tip to help us know whether a polygon is convex or concave. Here I've drawn a triangle. This triangle is convex. Each angle is less than 180 degrees, and we can know that visually just by looking at the shape. However, if you need a little bit of extra help, just extend out the lines of the polygon. So extending out this first line, this second line, and this third line, we can see that none of the lines cross over inside the polygon. So there's no points that fall on the line and are also interior in this polygon. Therefore, it's convex. Let's look at an example where it's concave. Now, if we were to extend out each of these sides, right there, we already have a line that crosses over the polygon. So the points on this line are also interior to the polygon itself. And in this case, it doesn't happen once, but it happens twice. And we have interior points here as well. Therefore, this is concave. And if you remember, our original polygon looked like that. We're going to look at two more terms dealing with polygons. So a regular polygon is a polygon that's a convex polygon where all the sides are congruent and all the angles are congruent. An example of a regular quadrilateral would be a square. The length of this side is congruent to this side, which is also congruent to the other two sides. So all sides are congruent. It's also convex because each of the angles are 90 degrees and less than 180. And since all the angles are 90 degrees, they're all congruent. So sides are congruent, angles are congruent, and it's convex. Let's look at another example of a regular polygon. This is a regular triangle. A regular polygon that has three sides, so a regular triangle. Each of the sides is 3 inches long, and each of the angles are 60 degrees. So this is congruent to this side, which is congruent to this side, and this angle is 60 degrees, which is congruent to this angle that's 60 degrees, and congruent to the last angle that is also 60 degrees. Notice that the figure is also convex. Therefore, this is a regular triangle. The last term we're going to look at is irregular. And the easiest way to explain irregular is that it is not regular. So a polygon that is not regular, or a polygon that is irregular, is a polygon that, first of all, is not convex. Because a regular polygon has to be convex. So if we were to do a concave polygon, we know that that is irregular. Because the first part of being a regular polygon is that you at least have to be convex. So let's say that we do have a convex polygon. This is a convex polygon, but it's still irregular because this side is much longer than this side. So although these two sides are congruent and the same length, this side on the top, side A, is not congruent to side B. Therefore, this polygon is not regular. You can also see that the angles, this angle is congruent to this angle, but this bottom angle is congruent to this other bottom angle, and the bottom angles are not congruent to the top angles. Therefore, again, this is irregular, because in order to be regular, it has to be convex, all the sides must be congruent, and all the angles must be congruent. If those three constituents are not met, the polygon is irregular. So this video was just a brief explanation of concave versus convex and regular versus irregular polygons. And this will help when classifying polygons.